All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Pokemon. In this video, I want to do kind of a year in review of all the best pickups that I've had, all the best cards that I've bought, all the best cards that I've graded, all the best cards that I've received when it comes to Metazoo, because I think it's important, you know, with all this negative Metazoo news going on right now, all these negative opinions, this bearish market, I think it's important that, you know, a lot of the people that watch this channel are still really big Metazoo fans, like myself. And at the end of the day, with all this negative stuff going on, I'm still actively buying a lot of Metazoo stuff. Everything's basically on sale. You can get all the cards that you never thought you'd be able to afford for a fraction of what they once were. And I think that is the bright side to what's happening right now with Metazoo. So I wanted to kind of showcase my favorite cards of 2023 that I picked up and added to my collection. I just wanted to express that, you know, as negative as things seem, I really am genuinely a fan of Metazoo, not necessarily a fan of the things they've done, not necessarily a fan of the people that run Metazoo, but the idea, the theme, the cryptids, Mothman, Loveland Frogman, the community, you guys, every time I do a stream, every time I do an opening, it's like the same people in the stream. They're all just diehard Metazoo fans. They love to watch it open. They love to talk about it. They love to discuss it. They love to make videos about it themselves. And I think that's the important part. There is still a community of people that we're not looking to make money. We're not looking to flip. We're not looking to buy a box just to flip and sell the packs on whatnot. We're here because we really enjoy the brand, and I think that's important. So these are my top pickups of 2023, and in 2024, I will continue to buy. I really do just genuinely enjoy it. I've made so many good memories at Mothman Festival with my friends. Just everything about Metazoo has really brought a new element of collectability to my life. I enjoy it a lot more than Pokemon. A lot of people ask, why don't you make Pokemon content anymore? And frankly, I've said it before, but I just really haven't enjoyed any of the modern Pokemon stuff. I've got pretty much everything that I wanted as far as my vintage Pokemon collection. And the modern stuff, this new era of Pokemon after Sword and Shield, this new Scarlet and Violet, I'm just not crazy about the character design of the new Pokemon, the rarities in these new Pokemon sets. It's just really not, it's not doing it for me. And I would much rather open up a couple $30 boxes of Wilderness than a brand new Pokemon booster box, or open up a first edition booster box than a Pokemon booster box. I enjoy Metazoo more. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of people with this negativity talking like, you know, you guys are just riding a sinking ship. You guys are in denial. You guys are just supporting a brand that doesn't care about you. And while, you know, some of that may be true, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think some of us really enjoy Metazoo. We just really, we like it. We're not here to make money. We don't care if it's worth, if Metazoo goes to zero tomorrow, ask yourselves, will you continue to buy the cards that you like? I will. If Metazoo goes to nothing tomorrow and they announce they're never going to print another set, another card ever again, the first thing I'm going to do is probably pick up some more cards that I liked, because I still really like the artwork. I really like the idea. And I think even in the long run, if Metazoo just shuts down completely, which I don't think they will, I think they're going to have some collectability. So I'd probably pick up cards the next day after Metazoo announced they were done producing cards. I really enjoy it, and I've really had fun with you guys, and I've had a great 2023 with you guys. So thank you guys for being here. I love you guys, and I know a lot of you guys love Metazoo. I do too, and that's why I'm here. So thank you guys for watching. Here are my top pickups with Metazoo in 2023. All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Pokemon, and this is going to be my year in review kind of recap of all my best, specifically Metazoo hits. So these are either cards that I bought, already graded on the secondary market that I previously could never have afforded, or cards that I pulled and graded myself, or just cards that I really liked that I acquired this year in some way or another. So a lot of people are really bearish on Metazoo right now. The market's not doing great. But if you really are a diehard fan of Metazoo, you still love it, you still love the cards, you still love the art, you still love collecting, there has never been a better time in history since the inception of this brand to buy whatever you want for virtually nothing. So I'm going to start out here. This is mostly going to be Mothman and Frogman cards. So there's a lot of stuff in here, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. I'm trying to find, okay. So I've got a couple ungraded cards here to the side that I'm going to show you guys. So I'll show you guys those first. So ungraded, I recently bought and redeemed, so this is already redeemed, so don't try to redeem it, a Nightfall Mothman Revive redeemable board. So I'm waiting on the board. It should be here any day. This is like one of the highlights of my year, honestly. This was a huge hit for me. Something I've always wanted to add to my collection. I'm a big collector of the Revive skateboards. I still don't have a Revive original Mothman skateboard, but I do have a PSA 10 of the original Revive Mothman, but it's just non-redeemable. But this is one of my favorite things that I picked up this year. I picked it up for $750. I sold a couple years ago a PSA 10 redeemable Revive Mothman that was not yet redeemed for $7,500. I picked this up for $750, and I'm getting the board out of it, and I'm sending this to PSA ASAP. This is one of my favorite pickups of the year. Recently, I pulled a orange refractor Frogman. If you guys know me, you know that my two favorite Metazoo characters are Frogman, the Loveland Frogman, and Mothman. This is a numbered out of 25 orange refractor frog. It's in a sleeve, but I pulled this on Christmas with my friends. I'm grading this immediately. All right, so pickups. This is a Cryptid Cam Mothman. If you guys know me, you know that my favorite Mothman is the Cryptid Cam variation. This is a PSA 10, but the important part, this is number 99 out of 99. I picked this up for, I think I paid $400 for this. One of my favorite cards that I picked up. There's only going to be one. Number 99 out of 99. I really like this card. So next up, the bigger stuff is towards the bottom, so you guys got to watch the whole video. The Water Tower promo for the Loveland Frogman. I love this card. Shout out to my ex-girlfriend. She actually got this for me. She went to the Water Tower and picked this up for me. I graded it. It got a 9, unfortunately, but one of my favorite Loveland Frogman artworks, the Water Tower Loveland Frogman promo. This is from this year. Another Frogman here. I recently opened a Revive box. Actually, no, I bought this. I bought this redeemable Frogman. I think I paid $150 for it. Got the skateboard, graded it, and it got a PSA 10. So I was really stoked on this. A really nice addition to my collection. I opened up some Bear Walker, and I pulled and redeemed a Bear Walker Loveland Frogman. I've got the Bear Walker Loveland Frogman board hanging on my wall. This graded, got a PSA 10, redeemed. Love it. This was a big pickup for me earlier in the year, before things really started tanking. Overall, it got a 10. The autograph got an 8. But this is a really special card to me. So this was numbered out of 5, number 2 out of 5. Black Refractor Cryptid Cam Frogman from Topps Chrome. It's signed by both Poncho and Chris Campman, who have both since left Metazoo. They no longer work for Metazoo as artists. But this card is signed by both. The auto got an 8. The card got a 10. I believe I paid $600 or $700 for this card raw, and I was very happy when it came back a 10. This is one of my favorite pickups of the year. The signatures look great in that white ink on the black refractor. I really love this card. Truly a card I will probably never sell in my life. This card came today. I bought this recently. PSA 10, first sighting Topps Series 0 Mothman. So the first Topps set that Metazoo ever came out with, eBay authenticated. Number 34 out of 99. At one point during the peak, these cards in a PSA 10 were selling for $5,000 to $10,000. In some cases raw, I believe they sold for close to $4,000 to $5,000, maybe even $6,000. Very difficult card to pull, very difficult card to find. I finally got one in a PSA 10. And I paid under $1,000 for this, graded in a 10. I thought this was a huge pickup, a really good deal, and one of the bigger purchases that I made this year. I bought this raw, the Mothman King of Spades, the hollow version from the second Kickstarter. I never pulled one of these from my decks, but I ended up buying this for, I think, around $100, eBay authenticated. Really good. I did buy it graded, actually. So I bought this already graded in a PSA 10. I think I paid around 100 to 150 bucks for this. The hollow version of the Mothman playing card. This has proven to be a really popular promo card. The Sam Sinclair Collecticon Kansas City card with the Mothman. Sam is like in a really dark artwork holding a sword. This was done by Poncho. A lot of people love this artwork. Apparently, it was in relatively short print. Not a lot of people have this. I believe I got lucky, and I only paid $35 for this card raw. Graded it, and it got a PSA 10. Beautiful Mothman and Sam card, and just a really cool-looking artwork that I think I got for a really good price, 35 bucks. I think now you're looking at 70 to 75 bucks just to get a raw copy of this card, maybe even more than that. Really popular card, really high demand, short print, Mothman and Sam Sinclair promo from the Kansas City Collecticon. Now this one I did not buy. The gold supporter medal that Metazoo sent me, I acquired this from Metazoo for free. I graded it, got a PSA 10. This is actually in my display cabinet right now. Very cool card. Just one of my favorite pickups of the year, even though I didn't technically buy it. Now next up in the video here, we got a Big Daddy. The Superfractor. 1 of 1. You can see it there. Topps Chrome Mothman. Number 45, the original Series 0 first sighting artwork. I paid $11,100 for this at auction on eBay. I think with taxes and everything, it was about $12,000. PSA 9, probably, well, definitely the biggest purchase of the year. But for everybody asking, I have not sold this card. I still have it. It's staying in my collection. And this is arguably maybe the biggest card I will ever pick up. $11,100 for a PSA 9 1 of 1 Mothman from Topps Chrome. And the reason I bought it, Topps Chrome is probably the set that Metazoo has released that I've enjoyed by far the most. I loved opening it. I have a lot of good memories opening it. Super fun to open. This was the card that I was chasing the whole time. I ended up just buying it outright. Probably another card that will stay in my collection virtually forever unless someone offers me a ridiculous amount of money for it, but probably the biggest hit of this entire collection. Bear Walker, PSA 10 non-redeemable Mothman. I believe I purchased this raw and graded it, and it graded a PSA 10. I think I paid around 200 bucks for a raw copy of the card. Really cool Mothman artwork. I think this and the original Revive Mothman are two of my favorite Mothman artworks of all time. So I was very excited that this got a PSA 10. So here we have a gold refractor Mothman from Topps Chrome that I picked up, a PSA 9. However, it was number 25 out of 50, which I thought was a cool number. And this is, I believe, my only gold refractor Mothman right now. So I bought this. Honestly, I'm not sure what I paid. Probably around 250 bucks. Okay, so here's another cool one. A green refractor Mothman. I pulled this myself at the Mothman Festival. Me and my best friend Chris, we stayed in a cabin together. We bought a bunch of Topps Chrome, opened it together at the Mothman Festival. I pulled this. The significant part about it, my favorite number, number 69 out of 99. The only number 69 that will ever exist. It graded an 8, which was unfortunate, but I will never sell this card. It's a really good memory for me and a really cool card. All right, Cryptid Cam. Okay, I've got another gold refractor. Cryptid Cam Gold Refractor Mothman PSA 8. However, it is number 50 out of 50. I like to buy the last number in the line. I just think it's cool for some reason. Number 50 out of 50, unfortunately, graded a PSA 8, but really cool addition to my collection nonetheless. This one I pulled this year, a blue ink from a second edition pack that I bought from Card Shop Live. Unfortunately, I pulled it off camera, and it graded a PSA 9. Really big addition to my collection. And last but not least, I'm still looking for a PSA 10 on this, but the Mothman promo for the Mothman Festival this year and the Dark Tower promo, PSA 9. Awesome artwork by Afton. Really cool interpretation of the Mothman here. Really dark card, really dark blues and purples. It's a really good looking card, and I love this promo. And I picked this up at the festival this year, graded it, and unfortunately it got a 9, but I really, really love this card. So let me know in the comments below, what you guys think of these pickups. What was your top 5 best pickups for Metazoo this year? Let me know. Were there any big hits that you bought that you otherwise couldn't afford? Anything that you pulled that was really cool? Let me know in the comments below your biggest hits of 2023. And that's going to wrap it up for the video, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Pokemon signing out.